Lord has been revealing to me is that the way he manifests himself and the way his power is manifested in your life has a lot to do with your perception of him and the way that you view him. So if you are seeing God as an ant, it doesn't matter. If you are seeing God on the same level as the enemy or the situation, it doesn't matter. If you are seeing God as the giant above the situation and the enemy, again, it doesn't matter. What does matter is the power that you attribute to God, regardless of the size that he manifests himself in the situation. Why? That is because God is God within himself. Even if you take a portion of God out of God, in that portion, he is still God in its entirety and God in its fullness, and the power is not reduced. The power of God doesn't change. The power of God doesn't reduce. The Bible tells us that we can have faith as the size of a mustard seed and tell the mountain to be cast into the ocean and it will be done. It is the size of a mustard seed. Now imagine if we have faith the size of a mountain and we can tell other things to be cast away into the sea. So even if you see God as an ant in the face of the situation or in the face of the enemy, God is still God in his entirety. He still has more power over a giant enemy in front of it. So it's all about the way we see God. It's all about the way we view God in the face of the situation. And I want to encourage you, life is ups and downs. I met someone once who told me that the hills of life is to climb. And whenever a situation arises, I want to encourage you not to change your perception of how you see God, not to change the way how you see the power of God manifesting in that situation. It doesn't matter how big the enemy or the situation manifests itself, God is still God, even if you have a little faith, because a little faith the size of a mustard seed still goes a long way. He is still God, and all the power is still within him. He is still able to manifest himself and tower himself up above that situation in your life. He can defeat the giant even if he's still an ant. It doesn't matter, because the power is in him. The power is in him. So what you need to do is to attach the way you see him and connect it to the power that you know he possesses. You see that? So it doesn't matter what shape or form or the height, the width that you see him. What is important is the power that you know he has, and you attach it to him. You keep it attached. You don't detach it. It doesn't matter if he manifests himself small, big, medium. The power does not change. It is ever constant, because he's God. He was God yesterday, he's God today, and he's going to be God in the future. He is God in that situation.